Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Now, it's been a very long time since I last made a video and uploaded it, but I'm back, here to review another soft drink. Today I'm going to be reviewing... What does that say? Oh yeah, grass jelly drink. Now I don't know what grass jelly is or how you can drink it, but I've had this can in my fridge for over a year, so let's get it open. It's open. Smells okay. In it goes. Drink the liquid. It's okay. Anyway, I'm actually here to review a movie. On my channel, I'm reviewing every single movie that's ever been made in alphabetical order. I made a spreadsheet of every movie, and this is today's movie, 2x4. I bought this movie on DVD because I thought it sounded kind of interesting. I probably wouldn't normally buy a movie if I couldn't find it online, because if it's not online, I could just pretend it doesn't exist, because I bet no one else knows about it. But I did in this case, because I thought it sounded kind of cool. And it was. I was pleasantly surprised by this movie. I bought the Spanish DVD because it was cheapest. 2x4 is a movie about some Irish construction workers working in New York, and their foreman is Johnny, who's a bisexual man. And I thought this movie was going to be about kind of homophobia and him being in the closet, because in the first scene, his girlfriend buys him a pair of nice leather trousers, and he says, "Fuck off, I can't wear these to the pub. Everyone's going to think I'm gay and be homophobic to me." And then he does wear them, and they do. But apparently it's not a big deal, because in the next scene he's sort of doing karaoke and drag in a pub with all his friends, and it seems to go down fine. So the movie's not actually about that. Unfortunately, things are not all so good for Johnny, our main character. His life is pretty depressing, and it's a very miserable, kind of grim drama, which I like. I like really gritty, unhappy stories, so I was pleasantly surprised by this movie, because I've reviewed some real shit on this channel before, and this was actually not bad. I'm trying to point at it. Ah, fuck. There it is. Good movie. So yeah, Johnny's real problems are actually internal. It's about his repressed childhood memories and trauma he experienced, and his life slowly falling apart because of those things, which was good to watch. It's the kind of drama that I can really get into, and I liked it. And this movie has good cinematography. I think it looks really nice. A lot of very nice shots. Unfortunately, it's on DVD, and I haven't watched a DVD in like 10 years, so I forgot how shit they look. And it's crazy that this used to be like the best way of watching a movie at home, because it's a real shame how bad it looks, and how it's in like 2 different aspect ratios at once, and there was no subtitles, and sometimes I couldn't hear what they were saying. So the boss of this construction company is Trump, who's this very sinister sort of weird figure, and he's also he also owns the pub, and he also runs the sports team and other stuff that's in the movie, so he has a big presence in these guys' lives, but he's also clearly a fucked up kind of weird guy with a lot of problems of his own. All of the wages are behind, his construction company isn't doing well. In the first scene you see of him, he was like arrested for indecent exposure because he took a shit in a park, or so he claims. It was probably something worse than that. So yeah, Johnny has a very complicated relationship with this horrible man, which I enjoyed. I like that kind of grey area where he's clearly not a very good person, but also he's Johnny's family, and he helps him out a lot. So it was compelling to watch, and slowly you find out more about the two of them. And this is kind of just like a hangout with the characters movie, where a lot of the scenes don't directly lead into the plot. It's just kind of like stuff happening to these people and their lives, and some of it's kind of funny, some of it's boring, some of it's really boring and goes on for too long. So I think the script of this movie was very like loose, or a lot of these scenes are improvised. I think it's actually a lot of improvisation because yeah, a couple of scenes just go on for really long and they don't have like a focused point. There's just stuff like this guy getting pissed off at everyone and telling them to leave his house when they're playing cards, or the same guy, his co-workers find out he writes poems and they sort of harass him into reading out one of his poems, and it goes on for fucking ages, and it's a really weird scene where you're just waiting and waiting for it to get to the point, and then it goes on to the next scene. So I did kind of like this movie, but mainly just for the main story and not for this other stuff that happens with these other guys who you don't really remember very well and you don't really know why they're in the movie. So yeah, Johnny's life gradually gets worse as he discovers more about his past, and there's some good scenes. This is most of the good stuff in the movie, which is his gradual slide into like alcoholism and stuff like that. There's funny scenes like this one. Which is kind of funny, but unfortunately right after that he is really racist to the guy and they kick the shit out of him. So yeah, it's not looking too good for our friend Johnny here. So there's a very depressing and realistic ending where Johnny sort of confronts his past and sort of puts together the role Trump had in his traumatic childhood and confronts him in a really messy and complicated way, and it has kind of an ambiguous ending with a sort of slightly positive note, but also you can't have like a neat ending on a horrible situation like this, which I appreciated because it's really, realistic and gives you plenty to think about. So yeah, it's like a proper movie. Imagine how surprised I was. I've reviewed some real shit on this channel before, but this movie is legit, and I still don't know how to point at it. There it is. So I'm gonna give 2x4 a score of 2.5 out of 4. Decent, not too shabby. I liked it. Maybe I should give it a 3. Yeah, I'll give it a 3 out of 4. Why the hell not? You're never going to watch it. No one else is going to find out how good it actually is. So I can say whatever I want about it. And it was decent. Alright, thanks a lot everyone for watching another one of my videos. 2024 is going to be an amazing year of really, really good movies. Next up we've got To Catch 2, which is a late 70s Mormon movie for kids about some kids doing some annoying shit and some criminals trying to catch them or whatever. So yeah, cheers everyone, happy new year, subscribe, like my videos, and I'll be back probably with some more of them. Cheers.